And we're live. Episode number 1085. It's going to be a good one. Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's get it going.
Yeah, that is a sick intro.
I know. Thank you, Philly. What's up, Cookies? We got Cross. We got Cookies and Cross. We got Hervé. Welcome to the stream, guys. You guys ready? The 7-day countdown. The 7-day countdown. Here we go. We're looking good, guys.
7 days.
We just talked to AD from Spark Swap. We're still on track. Everything's good. We're gonna kick some ass.
Yeah. Devs be Devin, that's right. Yeah, Ian J, bro, you gotta keep up with the news, bro. 7 days.
7 days. Next Monday. Next Monday.
Yeah, bro. Damn.
We're just gonna send it.
That will be Tuesday for the Aussies, that's right. Atlas! What up, bro?
Atlas! What's up, man?
Yeah.
Hanging on.
Yeah.
We banging on everyone.
Yep, party time.
That's the way. Yep. So, what's going on?
My all-time favorite. Well, we got to start off with my all-time favorite comment on Twitter ever, because I told everybody we were launching on Monday, October 16th. He goes, faster than a Forex project, that's for sure. Good luck.
That one wins. Winner!
That wins. No, we're not trying to have any delays, guys. We're trying to, that's why we made sure that everything was ready to go. We got our testing out of the way, for weeks. We've been doing this for, I think, we did testnet, a month ago almost?
Yeah, we have had 1 solid month of testnet, and let's just have some stats about that. I'm going to share some insight from the dev perspective, if that's cool, man. So, guys,
yeah, do it.
We deployed Goat Token, Goat Feeder, and the relative contracts to support it all on Pulse Chain testnet. It'd be a month and a couple of days ago, actually. So we have had a solid month of testnet and people participating in those contracts, which is phenomenal. So we've had, I think, almost 50 people get onto the GOAT token, and just shy of that number also get into GOAT Feeder. We've had some brilliant participation numbers of people grabbing up the testnet die and throwing it in there. So what's really cool about this is that I'm actually extremely confident that we've got everything in line here. We've not had to redeploy one contract at all during this entire testnet season on Pulse Chain testnet. We have been able to run the same contracts with no changes since we deployed on the testnet. The only changes we've had to make are at front-end face level, where you guys are looking at the website, and we've had those fixes implemented quite rapidly as well. So, guys, this is literally, with the 7-day countdown, we now have only 6 days for you guys. Sorry, ideally, look, you know what? I'm going to make it 5. 5 days to get any last-minute feedback in, okay? Because once we go live, we're going to be focusing on setting everything up and getting it ready, okay? If you guys have feedback, if you've spotted any issues, if you know of anything that you think could be improved, now is the time to speak up and say something to us, okay? Because the more that we can get this right before we launch, the better it is for everybody, right? And look, finally, just out of these, again, I want to thank absolutely everyone who has jumped on testnet and helped us flex the capabilities of these contracts, help us to kick the tires, so to speak. This is exactly what Degen Protocol needs. This has been a more successful development endeavor than our previous deployments. And yeah, we're coming out a lot stronger as a protocol and as a community. So very well done, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. That's
yeah,
my
man,
two bobs. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, we've been trying to align with our partners at SparkSwap, which, like Sheep said, we're basically on track with that. From what I heard, the bridge is about a day out, if that. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
We're getting some some of them launch vibes, baby. It's always nervous the last week before we get going, yeah.
Oh, it is. My nerves have been running on high temp all day.
Yeah. You know what?
But
once you commit to it, you can't pull out. We're in it.
Nope.
We're in it. And it's to win it.
That's exactly right, guys. Yeah.
Hello, dear investors. If you want to become a real investor, want to learn about digital currency, blah, 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 blah. You want to learn about Telegram jail? See ya.
Yeah.
Later.
Wow.
We got so many new people joining the Telegram, guys. We got so many people joining. Like, we have another 10 subscribers on the YouTube channel since yesterday. I don't know, dude. Shit's getting crazy. Starting to heat up a little bit. I'm happy we got 12 people out there watching right now, guys. Please make sure you smash those like buttons. You know how we do it around here. Just keep doing your thing. You guys are awesome. Like, this is what community project is built on right here. A badass community that just keeps growing and spreading the word and making shit. You know, like we don't have much to prove from ourselves. Like, we've already proven that we're, you know, a solid team. We've done everything we've done has all been in the you know the communities. Like, it's always been about you guys, right? It's not been about me or the team. We got a badass team, but like, you guys are the fuel for the fire. You guys are the reason that I do this every day, that I get on here every single day for the last 1,085 days in a row. This is all about you guys, and we're going to showcase the Degen protocol, you know, as a community. Like, I don't even need to get out there and like try to what do you call it, brag or anything like that. Like, we don't need. We already know that what we got is going to be solid, and we're going to prove it. We're going to prove it to the world. You know, all these people looking at us on Pulse Chain, like, a lot of them don't know who we are. You know, because I'm kind of an OG Hexagon. You know, the OGs know who I am. They know that I'm. You know, they know who Crypto BlackSheep is. But these new guys coming into Pulse Chain, they don't know us from Adam. You know, and we want to show them that, you know, we are the OGs and we are going to bring some badass shit, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna kill it.
That's exactly
right. We're gonna kill it together. It's just gonna go. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. We have so many communities that are this community. We have this community. We have every single community from every project we've already been in, and we're just gonna keep growing along the way. I think this is our time to shine.
Exactly.
This is our time to shine.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill it.
Exactly.
Exactly. Like, I'm getting some weird, like, crazy cool vibes, you know, like even more than I got from our community token itself. Like, this launch is gonna be crazy. This launch is gonna be badass.
This is by far our biggest one yet, because I mean, we started with Sheep token on Kronos, and then we moved to BNB. And now we literally have not just a token, but also a full-blown DApp, a peripheral contract that aids in the growth and mechanics of that token straight out of the gate. You know, that right there is just brilliant. I'm actually very happy about that. There seems to be a lot of people excited about the goat feeder as well.
Yeah.
So
very simple tech too. We're trying to keep it real simple. not trying to like overcomplicate it for new people coming in. It's about as simple as we can get for just just here's your passive income, here's your store of wealth. Your value always goes up, and I think it's got a lot better tokenomics contract mechanics than the elite token itself. I mean, obviously everything doesn't work the first time around. Everything doesn't. You gotta dust yourself off and try again sometimes. But by no means is Sheep a dead project. That's our community token. The OG community members out there that believe in us are still holding. I'm still holding all mine. I still have all my everything I put in there. All $150,000 I put into the project gone. I think it's worth like 20K now or something like that. But I don't care because it's like I knew the risk going in. I knew what I was dealing with, and I'm just so glad to still have all you guys support this. All this time later. Now we've taken all this time to refine our craft. Donnie's become a way better developer than he was even when we first started this game, and we've all learned a lot. We've learned a lot of lessons, what works, what doesn't, and then seeing all these ROI projects come through and just one after another. Just shout out to I think there's been for the most part they all tried. They tried but it's hard. It's hard to run an ROI DApp with an inflationary model, the LMS model, or any type of model that you're running. It's really hard. Atlas knows. I was like, hey Atlas, can we talk about trying out your code? And he's like, dude, you don't want to use this. And he was absolutely right. You don't. Right? Shout out to Atlas though, man. I love people that we're in the same boat. We try to build shit. If shit doesn't work, then we build bigger and better shit. And the whole time we're building our community, our base. We're building our family, and just know we're all here for all you guys. And it's so cool. Now we have all these communities, all these different projects that came together, did their marketing here and there and everywhere, and now we have even bigger community from like the Drip Network. The Drip. We got all the drippers. We got Bartertown coming into Goat Token, guys. Like what I'm saying, like. These are big guys. I think Stunna Breezy's looking at it. I don't know. I'm like, I throw him the what do you call it? I give him the little hook on the worm, or the worm on the hook type thing, and see if I can get him in here. And if they don't bite, it's cool. I come back and fish again tomorrow or something. I think we're just we got a game plan. We got a solid product here that's going to stand the test of time, and I think people are going to see it. They might not get in right out the gate. Actually, you would be, if you're going to get in this, your best bet is to get in right away. You're going to get the most out of this ecosystem if you get in right away. While this ratio is nice and low, nice and cheap, but there's no rush to get in. If you can't afford it today, you get in later. This is a long-term play here. This is not like you're going to get rich overnight type shit. We're never going to say you're going to get rich. Anybody telling you you're going to get rich overnight, blowing smoke up your ass, because that's not what this is about. It's about just having that extra little bit of dollars every day, or that every month, every year, that you can depend on. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. And if Pulse Chain does some crazy shit, guys, like you should probably check this out. I'm just saying.
Right.
ROI dApps always fail. Yeah, I know they all have a shelf life, and I'm saying like this probably has the feeder probably has a shelf life too. We haven't seen like when that shelf life, you can see the futures contract over on Binance is still running strong. We got a totally different model here though, man. We got it's a very experimental model. Definitely as always, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. But I think this one is manageable, especially if everybody has the same mindset. They're in here to help this go long term. We can all work together to make this work long term, And if you just drain the system, you're just screwing yourself. Like if you just drain the system over it on the ARC thing, you drop for 2% to 0.5%. Well, you're starting at 0.5% here. And then if you drain it, you're not going to get your ROI for like 3 years. So, it's how do you want to play the game? Do you want to play the game like a dick, or do you want to play the game right with everybody else as a community effort, make this thing run as long as we can possibly make it run? I think we're not going to have a problem with this thing passing 2-3 years without even breaking a sweat, dude. Because if Pulse Chain knocks off multiple zeros in this cycle, we're gonna be laughing. Like, come 2 years from now, we're gonna be like, woo, still going, it's still printing, right? And then who knows?
That's
2
exactly
years after
it.
that, we might be like, wow, what? But we can manage this all the way up, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like this feeder and the goat pen, this is completely manageable. Like if we have to at any time, we feel like our liabilities are we're not gonna be able to cover the liabilities, which we will. Because right out the gate, that's another thing I wanted to add, guys. When we do launch, it's gonna be a stealth launch. The reason for that mainly is because Donnie gets nervous when we do the live stream launches, right? And we don't need any we don't want any of that. But I love you, Donnie. It's just we want everything to go smooth as pie, right? So we're also going to take in an investment from the protocol itself, from the sheep community. Basically, we have a little bit of LP left that we can use to transfer over here, and we're gonna use an initial buy, right? So when we launch it's all ready to go. We're gonna do an initial buy, okay, and it's all going to the goat pen, and you can see it's gonna be on chain. It ain't gonna be like we're just doing the first buy just to put it in our pockets and run off with the money. It's gonna be on chain. You can see the transaction. We're going to do that first initial buy because we have to do that. We probably don't have to, but wouldn't you have a lot more confidence coming into something if there was already a whole bunch of money in there in this goat pen already ready to print out? And we can already be ahead of the game when we launch. That was as a board meeting that we had. We decided that that's probably a good idea. So we're going to have a $10,000 buy right out the gate. That's going to all go into the goat feeder right out the gate. The goat pen, I mean. So this goat pen's already going to have $10,000 in there. So anybody that comes in, like they're guaranteed to that money's going to be there, right? It's going to be there. And we're gonna do so much more. Like that's not it, dude. We've already got a game plan for every step of this process. Once we're as soon as Liquid Loans gets their fetch oracle thing, we got Kaz coming in to help us build. We're not gonna stop building. That's the thing. We know that this is not gonna it's not gonna last forever on its own. But I think as a community, if we can just keep building if we work as a team to make this happen, this will last a long time, and it's gonna turn heads just because of just stupid little things that we thought of ahead of time. That we can, and along the way, we might come up with better ideas to make it even better, But we do have a really a strong baseline we're working with, a foundation.
That's right. Think, yeah, man, 100%. Look, everything from the tried iterations of what we've done before, the things which we've learned along the way, like you made reference to, the projects which have come and failed and been there and done their things. We've learned from all of that experience. All of this is basically the culmination of what will be our greatest thing yet. The greatest of all time is what we're aiming for. So,
right?
Yeah,
it's in the name. The E&J shout out
exactly
to Funk Token. Yeah, Funk
Token, that one.
I guess you got a game plan for that one, right, Donnie? Are you doing anything with that?
So basically, at the moment, well, I suppose I better speak to it since it's out there. Funk Token is basically a direct copy of RFI from Ethereum. So basically, 1% reflections, yada, yada, yada. At the moment, it's still sort of community gathering, community building. But there's plenty in the works for that one. You guys have seen already how we can put together UIs. You guys know that I'm the developer of Degen Protocol. You guys know that I'm behind Strong Hands Protocol as well. And Funk Token's my latest pet thing. The way that we build this UI that you guys are seeing, this website Composure, you know how quickly we can put together new UIs and contracts and everything else. And so the whole thing is, I guess, cross-compatible. In short, there's absolutely things planned for it in the future. What exactly that looks like, I'm not sure. Most of my attention is most definitely on Goat Token right now, though. So great question, Bones. I will review that and I will let you know how that goes. Thank you for, again, reminding me of that one. I will double check that and advise as to whether that is fixed or not. I cannot remember if I actually did get to it or not. Not P-Dye, Hervé. Make sure you've got Bridge Dye. We're starting the goat feeder with Bridge Dye because that's already at $1. Okay, when PDI reaches peg is when we can consider switching over to PDI, right? Not before. The whole economic idea of it is that we're using bridge die because when bridge die comes in, that's worth $1. So every time someone puts in 200, that's $200 worth of pulse that is being then thrown into GOAT token and then into the GOAT pen, right? Well, $180. The other 20 stays in the buffer pool as die to do payouts, right? But then think about this, is that if we started with PDI, 200 PDI, that's not really all that much value right now. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense to start with that one until it reaches peg. It is worth noting that the reason why we want to change over to PDI is because Degen Protocol, like we've said before, wants to build on Pulse Chain. This is where we've wanted to be ever since the 2 years ago that we started building on-chain things. Now we're finally getting to realize that. And we support what Pulse Chain needs. So one of those things is definitely a native stablecoin. And PDI looks like it's going to be an excellent candidate for that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, just keep in mind we are starting with bridged DAI, not PDI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be the bridged one.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's looking good, though.
What up, Rian?
Along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it. We don't have much to talk about today, except guys, get ready. 7 days, this thing launches, and make sure you're ready. I mean, I don't even I wish I was ready. I don't even have that much money these days, but right, this is for you guys. This is for you guys. But I'm definitely gonna get in something day one. And
yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Remember, no team tokens. We're not getting anything. Dev isn't getting anything. No dev, nothing. None of the total fair launch is simple and honest as you can get it, as fair as you can get it. We still need all that extra noise. I think this is the way you should launch a project. Everybody gets a fair opportunity, and no insider shit where everybody gets a bunch of tokens and people are scared. Oh, the devs are gonna dump. None of that here.
None of that here, exactly.
Fair, honest. We got 17 people out there, guys. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. That's about it. We're gonna wrap it up and make sure you guys join the Telegram. The Telegram is where you're gonna get all the updates. We're in the VC literally all day. That's the link at the bottom of the screen. And I'm gonna get back to nap. I'll see you in the Telegram a little bit, Donnie, and you guys have a great one. All right, let's get those gains on the Pulse Chain. Okay, let's do it.
What's up, OG Hexer Games? It's BlackSheep and I'm back again. I've come to rock you back and forth and up and down and out the door for sure. I'm chilling with the Degen Protocol. We come to represent and we don't give a shit, cause we're fucking rich on the Pulse Chain. We're stacking up our gains on the Pulse Chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse Chain. We don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot, bitch! Richard Hardy said to pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but Pulse Chain coming through and gonna make us rich on the Pulse Chain. We're stacking up our gains on the Pulse Chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse Chain. We don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot, bitch! On the Pulse Chain. We're stacking up our gains on the Pulse Chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse Chain. We don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot, bitch!
That's the BlackSheep token. That's the token I care the least about.